we've had 3 releases of Master Set player items for the Stanley Cup Playoffs event in NHL 24, and I thought I'd put together a tier list of all the Master Set player items because there are a lot of objectives that will get you a ton of power of collectibles, so you might be close to being able to earn one for free. Now, because we are later on in the year, there's an argument that all of these cards are fine. They're not going to put you at a disadvantage by using them. However, how we're going to do this tier list is the bottom tier is going to be the theme team tier, meaning that it is going to have all players that I would not invest in at all unless you were building a theme team. Then we've got the B, A, and S tier. So, like I said, if you have been grinding out the game and maybe you've just passively been earning power-up collectibles over the last little while, this is going to be a list for the players looking to make the best competitive Master Set player item. Again, it is merely a guide. Please always pick your favorite player. Now, when it comes to creating these Master Set player items, because they start at 86 overall, they require 15 event collectibles, which when you break it down, will run you about 40,000 coins in value. Again, this is if you don't have any free collectibles and you are simply just trying to buy them off the market. I want to make that point clear. In terms of upgrading these Master Set player items, it will cost you 29 power-up collectibles, which is a ton. And again, just based on market value, you're looking at about 475,000 coins in value for those power-up collectibles. So again, this video is going to be for the players that have accumulated a ton. Maybe you are getting close to a free one. Here are how I rank those Master Set players. Starting off in the theme team tier list, these are cards that I would only recommend if you are a diehard fan of that team or you're trying to build a theme team. Philip Grubauer from the Seattle Kraken. It does make sense considering the Kraken's run and the Kraken need representatives for Master Set player items. He does have gold lightwork, but at 6'1", unfortunately, they just still haven't solved using smaller goaltenders. Next in the theme team list, we've got the 96 Cam Ward. Again, 6'1" with gold lightwork. Not much else to say here. You're just going to have a harder time than using any bigger goaltender. And then lastly, I wrestled with this one just a little bit. Martin St. Louis is always a awesome card and player, but if they are going to do a Master Set player item for Martin St. Louis, I would love to see it at the beginning of the year when the smaller players are far more viable. I think in NHL 24, they have a place more than they ever have, and Martin St. Louis has 99 speed, excel, and agility, which really none of the other cards have, so technically that's endgame skating. Gold Schneip, I think, is fine, but Make It Snappy is just proven to be far better this year. He's got the other normal good superstar abilities and unstoppable force, edges, shrug it off, and wheels. It's just that now when you go up against high 90s skating, for example, any other card in this release that's like 96 speed as opposed to 99, that's only 3 skating, and when you're 5'8", 180, a small gust of wind is going to knock you off the puck in this game, especially in NHL 24. So I think it is a fun card, but not one that I would invest all of my free power-up collectibles. On to the B tier. We've got the 96 Kyle Connor. He's got sniper, playmaking, and two-way forward, as well as checking, playmaking, agile, and shooting boost. So unfortunately, no skating increase. He's got 96 speed, excel, and agility, much like just I talked about with Martin St. Louis. 3 skating less, but he's 6'2". He does have gold Make It Snappy as well, which kind of broke the tie there. He's got unstoppable force as well as elite edges. Puck on a string also, if you are someone who mostly plays World of Chell, you stick handle far more than any other player in the player base. Puck on a string has worked really well for players that mostly play World of Chell, so something to keep in mind there. He is a pure left-handed winger as well, so again, nothing really exciting, but I think he is just above that theme team tier. I wrestled with this one because blanket statement, 5'10", 175 should put you in the theme team tier. That's just how it goes in NHL, especially when it comes to the best cards. He's got sniper, two-way, and playmaking forward, as well as checking, agile, dangler, shooting, and defensive boost. If you put checking boost on him, that will bump up his body checking. He's got 97 speed, excel, and agility. So again, he's closing in on 99. You put sniper forward on him and his shot's almost maxed out. The reason why I have him in the B tier is because he's got gold shrug it off, which did get a big boost. And it is kind of the ability that helps negate truculence a little bit. Still not enough, but the other thing is that he's got 99 face-offs. So he's got a little bit more lineup flexibility because if you got him, you could play him as a left-handed winger or as a centerman. All right, on to the A tier. We'll start with Matthew Tkachuk. Super frustrating as a Team of the Year Matthew Tkachuk owner. Sniper, two-way, and power forward. So with sniper forward, you can max out his shooting. He's also got defensive checking, playmaking, and shooting boost. 96 speed, excel, and agility. Again, not that capped out skating we're looking for. However, he is 6'2", 201. Gold Total Eclipse is a really fun ability. I've talked about this all year round, but there is a unique way to use Gold Total Eclipse, and that is because if you get in front of the goaltender with this player, Gold Total Eclipse will light up underneath him, meaning that the goalie is in a screen state. So all you've got to do is look at Matthew Tkachuk's feet when he's in front of the net and fire one on, and you're going to have a much higher chance of scoring, especially with 99 shooting. Truculence got a massive buff. Unstoppable Force is fine. Off the Rush and Crease Crasher are both just kind of very niche abilities, not ones I would really look to activate, but he's got 99 body checking, great hand stats, just a very fun card. Next, we've got the 96 Keith Primo. He has got the best size, 6'5", 220 as a centerman. That's just a great option for you defensively and offensively. Goldborn leader, elite edges. His abilities are kind of meh when you go and take a look at them, but I think it's important to note that a card where you don't need to have abilities activated, you can put them on your third line if you've got a God Squad, for example, and you have a very good card and you don't have to activate any ability. 95 speed and excel is obviously pretty tough, but centerman is the one position where you can sacrifice speed. You want to break it out down the wing with your wingers. So that's why he comes in at the A tier. Next to the A tier, we've got the 96 Leon Draisaitl, 6'2", 208. Finally got a good Draisaitl card, but he's only got 96 speed and excel and agility. Much like Kachuk, he always has just brutal skating. He's got a max shot, as well as 95 face-offs. Gold unstoppable force, make it snappy, puck on a string, tape to tape, and 1T. You really just need to activate Silver, make it snappy on him. The one thing to note here, though, is that Draisaitl is definitely going to get a 99 card relatively soon because he just scores constantly. So I just think it would negate the value because his abilities aren't super good. So if you're a big Leon Draisaitl fan, you could make this card and then a better one comes out shortly. Also in the A tier, we've got the 96 Jaromir Jagr, 6'3", 254, the big boy Jagr. He's got max shooting as well as speed boost and accelerator boost in that second synergy slot, meaning you can go 98 acceleration or 98 speed. Gold unstoppable force, make it snappy, edges, puck on a string, and tape to tape. He's got 99 shooting, 99 hand stats. Simply a great card, and honestly, if you've got two 96 team builders and you're waiting for the 99s, I don't know when they're coming, guys. You're gonna lose Danny Heatley, for example. This would be a fantastic replacement because he's very similar to that card. Then lastly, in the A tier, we've got the 96 Jay Bouwmeester, 6'4", 206. I would have loved Enforcer defenseman on him to get his skating up just a little bit, but he does have speed boost and accelerator boost, so you can choose what one goes to 97. Gold shutdown's a great ability, as is quick pick. He's got seeing eye to help those shots from the point, tape to tape, and edges. So all around a very good card, and he's 6'4", 206. The issue is that a lot of people have, let's say, a team of the season Hedman or Chris Pronger, for example, who's been grinding the game. If you don't have one of those cards, I would definitely make Jay Bouwmeester or think about it. A very good card for the rest of the year. All right, into the S tier. These are going to be the cards that I would recommend the most if you have gotten a free Master Set player item, and I don't think you would regret making them if you did go ahead and pull the trigger. So, Brian Leach, his 15th Master Set player item this year. Two-way defenseman, defensive and offensive defenseman, as well as speed boost and accelerator boost. Why that's important is because, well, he can have 99 speed or 99 acceleration. He's got 97 agility, so basically end-game skating. He's got a max shot, hand stats are maxed. His body checking is a little bit lower. You can increase that with some synergies, but he's got silver shutdown to help out with maybe that deficiency. He's 6'1", 190, so it's not like he's small. Gold Heat Seeker has proven to be better at 99. Like, I have seen a number of goals and players facing them that are using Heat Seeker now because a lot of people are looking for tip shots, for example, and they just go in cleanly. Heat Seeker, in my opinion, is a very good ability. Tape to tape and wheels, I probably wouldn't activate. Elite edges, possibly, if you've got APs left to spend, but Brian Leach, you're not going to be upset with if you have him for the rest of the year. And then lastly, my boy, the 96 Brent Burns, 6'5", 230. He's got two-way defenseman, defensive and offensive defenseman, but he also has accelerator boost, getting his acceleration up to 97. Now, his speed is only 95. Totally understand that, but it's 6'5", 230. You can't upgrade size on a card, and he's got silver truculence. With the boost to truculence that we got in the last patch, it all but eliminates a card and their energy when you hit someone with it. He's got gold heat seeker as well. If you pair him with someone that is a little bit faster and smaller, let's say Quinn Hughes, for example, I think that you've got Brent Burns for the rest of the year, and I don't think you'll be all that upset. So I hope this helps if you were looking to make a decision on a Master Set player item from the Stanley Cup Playoff event. My guess would be that we've got like 2 more releases as well. I'll give an updated list once those new Master Set player items come out. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'll see you next time.